For this soul, life on the street was better than life at home. How long have you been on the streets, Andrew?
About 7 years I've been on the streets for.
At 26 years old, Andrew is grateful for the service of the Salvation Army.
They care about everyone around here, and they help them out the best they can. They help out with food, clothing, and whatever they got.
So where would you get your breakfast in the morning if you didn't have the Salvation Army breakfast van?
I don't think I'd know anywhere I would.
You know, we often talk about the invisible people of the community, people that sleep on the streets that passersby literally just walk by without noticing. Those are the people that the Salvation Army tries every day to engage, to bring hope and life and dignity to.
Captain John Murray sees the invisible ones, and he knows they add up to big numbers.
Every year, the Salvation Army helps more than 1.5 million Canadians. When we think of it in the big picture of Canada, 3.5 million Canadians live in poverty. 800,000 of those are children. Those are staggering numbers, and when you think of the challenge that we're having right now with the economy, perhaps going into a recession here in Canada, those numbers we believe are only going to grow. And that's where the impact of the Salvation Army is going to grow, because we serve in 400 communities across Canada, 500 ministry units providing hope and dignity to people every single day. And we believe that when times get tough, the Salvation Army has to work that much harder to meet the needs of people.
These kettles and these bells, they're more than just the face of Salvation Army. They're a symbol of hope, right?
They absolutely are a symbol of hope. And you know, they're a symbol of Christmas, they're a symbol of giving, they're a symbol of community. I'm reminded every Christmas season of the scriptures where it tells us that, you know, the poor you're always going to have with you. For the Salvation Army, we've been doing this for more than 126 years, providing hope and service to people in time of need. That's not going to go away.
I asked Rob how he and his crew could see these forgotten, freezing, hungry, many of them addicted, and still maintain hope. It's because most of them were all once homeless themselves. Earlier, Captain John Murray described the man in the sleeping bag on the street as one of the invisible. Were you once one of the invisible?
Yes, most definitely.
What did that feel like?
For myself, it was like everyday life, because myself, I always thought myself as invisible, okay, because of the way you're brought up. So it just compiles onto the low self-esteem that we already have.
Rob tells of a tragic upbringing, memories he tried to erase with alcohol abuse and a cocaine addiction. When did you start to recognize that you were a somebody, that you were worthy of being noticed?
I still struggle with that. I still struggle with my imperfections. I still struggle with my vocabulary.
But the people he serves don't seem to notice. Putting in 60 to 70 hours a week for the Salvation Army, Corps Sergeant Major Rob Hardy is proud to wear his uniform. He recalls the last time he ever used drugs or alcohol.
The date was December the 25th of 1994. Christmas Day. So on the 17th of January, I walked across the street to the Harbor Light, and this is a 90-day program. And this is for people who are a little more serious about their recovery. But I remember walking from Turning Point to the Harbor Light, and I had a feeling, okay? And it was a feeling that no drug or no alcohol has ever given me before. And I recognize today that that was this Holy Spirit working within me. And I walked into the building, and the 17th and on the 19th, I went to the Mercy Seat. It was a Wednesday night, and turned my life over to the will of God. And he's just done marvelous things for me ever since.
The theme of our show is generosity in tough times. You know tough times well. What did the face of generosity look like for you?
I guess it was the shield, okay, for myself in tough times, recognizing that there was hope, okay, and the Salvation Army represented that hope for me. Before that, there really wasn't all that much out there for me.
Making sure there's a little something out there for everyone is what drives the Salvation Army breakfast van at Christmas and all year round.
There you go, sweetie.
Thank you, Mama.
Okay, thanks. We'll see you tomorrow. See you later. Okay, God bless you.
For Listen Up TV, I'm Ricky Ratliff.
When we return, I'll share my personal thoughts on being generous when times are tough in The Wrap. Generosity is a challenging subject for me. I'm not the kind of person who gives until it hurts. But I will tell you there are times I've given when it's felt really good. It's been when I've known and met the person, the need, the cause. I've been really enriched by what those in need have taught me. So this Christmas, our giving project here is New Hope. These are the children and courageous workers I met and featured earlier this month from Cambodia. New Hope schools and churches rescue children who are in danger of being placed for sale in the global sex trafficking trade. If you're wondering where can you make kindness and love felt, New Hope is a great place to make a difference. Call us to be directed to them or go to our website and look for Listen Up's Christmas Project. We also have a free Christmas recipe for you there when you look in on the need for New Hope. It's a great recipe that Dave, our cameraman, and I created on the field as we gathered this story in Cambodia. So head to listenuptv.com, click on the Insider for your recipe, and then think deeply about your chance to help children in Cambodia. Together, let's make a difference this Christmas, and let's stretch for generosity. For all of us at Listen Up TV, Merry Christmas. I'm Lorna Dueck. Here's what one viewer wrote about the current financial crisis. It has taught us and our children and a number of other people who were aware of our struggles valuable lessons in trusting God, no matter how bad things seem to be today. Visit our website at listenuptv.com and send us your thoughts on this. We always enjoy your mail.